one thing you will never lack when men are with you is resources. Listen, you are as wealthy as the men whose hands are open towards you. You are as wealthy as the men whose hands are open towards you. Let me say that again. You are as wealthy as the men whose hands are open towards you. Imagine that the men who open their hands towards you are called Pharaoh, Solomon, and Abimelech. Will you be poor? No. Your relationship with God, purified motive, loving Jesus, understanding the purpose of abundance, the purpose of kingdom wealth, understanding the purpose of the blessing of the Lord, all together imparts upon your life, among other things, wisdom and favor. When you carry wisdom and favor, you become a living magnet. You will attract men. I tell you, get wisdom and get favor and remain inside a hole. Men will come and meet you there. The moment you see men coming to you, listen please, once you see men coming, know that with men are resources. Please look up. There was the wisdom of God that was in the prophet Elisha. Am I right on that? When Naaman had, who looked for who? Naaman was a captain of the Syrian army, but he wanted to go and meet Elisha at the recommendation of the slave girl. Question: when Naaman became healed, did he carry gifts to go back? That is always what happens in the presence of wisdom. The greatest corporations in the world, the Facebooks, the Instagrams, is a business of numbers. The reason why they are wealthy to the capacity that they are today is because the little bit you are bringing is multiplied across the billions of the people on earth. Numbers. You are as wealthy, I will tell you again, as the men whose hands are open towards you. It is an irrefutable strategy. Look up please. This is my phone. I'm holding a mobile device on my hand. What made the company that produced this mobile device billionaires in dollars? Is it that they were the most creative in the world? No. But they spread their products to many enough. Many people wanted their products enough. Why do you produce something very exceptional and then spend money advertising? Who are you advertising to? The men who will buy the products. Your relationship with God brings you wisdom, brings you favor. When wisdom and favor rests upon your life, watch this koinonia, listen to me. It brings you resources and also brings you influence. Are we together? When you have resources and influence, then you can now use it to serve the purposes of the kingdom, to become a blessing to many like you covenanted with God, and to live a successful life. Show me anybody who has prospered in the kingdom, prospering with the dignity of kingdom integrity. You will see this formula. It started with God. God imparted wisdom upon Solomon, and with that wisdom came favor, and Solomon's wisdom and favor attracted people and attracted the kings of the earth. Now he had enough resources, and one day he built God a house. You always see the pattern. That means you can reverse engineer this thing I just said to explain why your hands are empty. That means if your hands are empty, it is because enough men have not opened their hands. And if enough men have not opened their hands, it is because wisdom and favor has not drawn them. And if wisdom and favor is lacking, you go to God. Does any man lack wisdom? He says, let him go to God that giveth. You want to prosper? I have shown you a key that converts this prophecy. Father, I thank you because you are the giver of wisdom. Are you saying that it's unwise to ask God directly for money? He can be faithful, but this is the equation. This is how it comes. You don't just say, oh God, please give me money now. Is it that you are not? That's not how it works. Now, a miracle can happen to solve an immediate problem. But let me tell you classically, God answers people's wealth problem by giving them wisdom and favor. Wisdom and favor attracts men. Men come with resources and influence. Once you have that, it is called financial dominion, because you can repeat the cycle again. For as long as your relationship with God. Now, if you are Satan and you want to make someone poor, what will be the greatest point of your target? It's not men, it's the person's relationship with God. Whatever I can do to cut you from receiving wisdom and favor, I've done you a disservice as far as becoming prosperous is concerned. Now, are you saying that true prosperity should not make you leave God? Does this make sense to you now? True prosperity does not make believers leave God. It's a lie. It's the system of the world that tries to bypass this formula. You should be more spiritual the wealthier you are becoming, because God should be the source of that wisdom. That means your fellowship with God becomes the continuity for more wisdom, greater wisdom. So in what way does somebody become prosperous and then now forgets God? That means that person is going to go down soon. All wealth starts from the realm of the spirit. If you don't receive it from God Almighty, you will receive it from a familiar spirit. Both of them have covenants you must answer to. Are we together? If you go to Satan and say, make me wealthy, you say, that is fine, but here are my terms. You will serve me, you will worship me, you will draw people to me, you will destroy lives, you will destroy homes, you will live a foolish life, you will not be able to spend your money, you will die miserably. Is this a covenant? You say, fine. Once you sign it, what Satan will give you is also wisdom and favor. He won't give you money. It's still the same formula. He will place something on your life that makes you unusually wise to your detriment. With that wisdom, you will come up with services and products that will still attract the same men. When those men come, they will still bring the resources. But the only thing is that when you have the resources and the influence, Satan will remind you, remember what we agreed on. And if you say, don't disturb me, you will be surprised. All he needs to do is withdraw what brought them. And what you have, no matter how much, will deplete mysteriously. True prosperity is not money. True prosperity is your relationship with God. And the wisdom that is endlessly flowing from him to you, and the favor that endlessly comes, that capacity to gravitate strategic relationships to your life, and with the coming of those relationships will be resources and influence. And with the resources and influence, you are now mandated to remember the reason why he blessed you. To be a blessing to the world, live a responsible life with dignity, advance the program of God. So when God says it's a season of abundance, what in your understanding do you think he's saying? He's saying it's a season to get closer to me like never before. Did you get that now? Because wisdom truly comes from God. It can be imparted through careers, but ultimately wisdom comes from God. Wealth is relational, always. Relationship with God.